Okay, yeah, adult in the room. Yeah, I know it's a little bit late, guys. I actually um, I wanted to go ahead and do this live stream real quick because yeah, it was getting a little bit late, and this is just going to be a quick deal. Hold on. Yeah, this is just going to be a quick little live stream. Shalom, Richard Carr. Oh yeah, Jack. Yeah, you should be, man. We have a lot coming towards us. I really the main thing I wanted to go over, really, guys. Hey, what's up, Diane? How are you? I really wanted to just go over the deal with Swift. That is interesting. That's interesting. Adult, yeah, you know what? Actually, I have some things kind of getting reworked in my life, really. So you'll probably see me soon, adult in the room. You'll probably see me do live streams every day. My plan is to do a couple videos and a live stream every day for the most part. Hey, crypto stacker, I'm gonna continue to do that. Just stack. XR. I mean, the proof is there, man. Crypto V, man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Really appreciate it, man. Absolutely. So, a lot happening, guys. Let's go ahead and I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. A lot is going on, and mainly, like I said, the Swift situation is the thing that really has my attention. This is huge. This is huge. Yes. Yeah, man. Crypto V, man. You are, dude. I really appreciate it, man. Dang. And Diane, yes. You know, I felt like something had to switch over at Swift because I'm going to tell you something. They have a lot to lose. I mean, think about it. Ripple actually, they extended the hand to them to try to, hey, let's work something out. And Swift just really kind of hadn't really done anything. But now they are. They see the writing on the wall. It's happening. Well, Crypto Stacker, I'm going to tell you something, man. One thing you're, I mean, I'm to be honest with you, I see people making comments like that all the time. If you're really not into XRP and you're not a patient person, then you know what? I mean, it may not be best for you, to be honest with you. Sometimes, you just got to move on to the thing that is going to do better for you. It's not. Hey, it's not for everybody. This is not a weak hands type of coin or community. We have to wait. And I'm going to be honest with you. 2017 taught me a lesson. Patience is exactly what gets you to your goal, guys. I mean, that's just the truth. I didn't have patience back then, and I really, really screwed up. So, I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. Yeah, just get hyped by the. Yep, that's right, Leon. Yep, right. They could have worked with them. Yeah, they could have. But I mentioned a couple times in the past that Ripple, or rather Swift, is a huge company, and when you're so entrenched and you pretty much have everything sewn up, it's hard for a company like that to even imagine that little startup like Ripple is actually gonna unseat them. But that's exactly what's happened, and they are doing the smart thing by accepting that hand. Um, let's see what else. Right there, kind of working. hit 30. No, I mean adult. No, I mean from what I've been told. Okay, from what I've been told, and it's a matter of months before we see some very, very big gains with XRP. It's not going to take 3 years. I mean, think about it. With everything that's going on with Ripple, you know, at some point you really got to just kind of look at what's happening and think rationally according to that. I mean, Ripple they've sewn up the entire globe. Who else has done anything like that? Okay. Right now, it's just a matter of, we're waiting for institutional FOMO to kick in, really. And then also why am I not thinking? But retail, we're waiting for speculative retail investors to go ahead and come in. But also on top of all of that, we still have manipulation going on, okay? I personally believe that however it's being done, I think the price is being suppressed to make sure that when it goes up in a very big way, and it's going to lock out a lot of people. I mean, still a lot of folks are going to sell and really be sad when it all goes down. Okay. Hey, what's up? Sean, man, I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'm just trying to get through a few messages here. Short-term guarantee. Yeah. First week was strange. Twice a minute. Yeah. Well, the thing. Okay, so what I'm thinking is going to happen, guys, is XRP is just going to shoot up, and it's going to be when you least expect it. Like, there won't be any news that comes out. There won't be anything that happens. Because you guys got to remember, there's a lot going on in the background. Anything that we see on this side is simply an effect of what happens in the background. So, yeah, of course, when the MoneyGram news came out, we got a little bit of a pump. But when the actual institutional usage happens, we're not going to know when that happens. Okay, we're not going to know anything about that. It's just going to happen. And I'm telling you right now, this Swift news right here is really it, because they're partnered with R3. They're going to use XRapid through R3, as it mentioned. Yeah, institutional money is going to get their XRP OTC. But yes, that's very true. But Crypto Stacker, look, Ripple has a contract with their customers to only buy XRP through them. That is going to expire. Okay, right now they can't go to the exchanges to get it. That will expire soon. So. And you know what, Legendary? You know what that switch is? Is what I just said. Part of it is that when these institutions are able to buy, or when they are basically allowed to buy from exchanges, that is essentially going to be a switch that gets thrown. Yeah, thanks, Sean. Everything's good, actually. I'm making, like I mentioned, I'm about to probably make some changes in my life. So, and of course, it's going to be for the better. Something I've been looking forward to for a while. MoneyGram announcement. What was what you were holding back? No, actually, Dan, that really wasn't it. The information I have, I have to be careful about it because of who it involves. But it wasn't the MoneyGram stuff. It's more, the information I have is more about, look, there's more coming in the effects of those things. So where we're going to be in a few months, all of that type of stuff, and how, where that information is coming from, I can't really divulge that. Um, okay. Numbers don't lie. Exactly. Yeah. Numbers do not lie. You're exactly right, Crypto B. Yeah. Moment you see a commercial on TV, non-news. Yeah. You know, and we're going to start seeing advertisements all over the place. It's not time just yet. Look, guys, they're gone are the times of crypto just happening. Okay, you got to understand that it's these people that are in now with a lot of money. They have a lot to lose. You know, they don't have a few $1,000s that's on the line. You know, to us that's a lot of money. You know, because that's for the most part our livelihoods and our futures. But when you're talking about tens of millions of dollars on the line, you can't leave that up to chance. So that's the reason why you don't see things just pop up like and go down, that up and down movement like you've seen in the past. It's not going to happen like that anymore. When the time is right, they're going to let the price go up, because you got to remember they want to make a profit on their investment. And also these guys are looking to be trillionaires. We're entering into a whole new understanding. This is a whole new world when it comes to the financial industry. It is just, you really have to take your brain, put it on the side, and just let this happen, because we haven't seen this before. This is going to be totally different. So don't try to rationalize it the way you have seen in the past. You can't use that. The only thing we know is that through historical data, there is always going to be an increase or a bull run, and then there's always going to be a bear market. But the way it all happens, it won't be, I guess what you could call organic. It is going to be, I hate to use the word, but more manipulated. All right, I'm just trying to keep up with you guys. All right, Crypto V says, no matter what, the coin must go up. Yep, exactly. 3+ digits based on the supply of the XRP versus the usage of institutional transfers. That's the way it was designed. Numbers up. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And then on top of that, hold on 1 second. This gum is getting on my nerves here. I'm gonna spit it out. All right, so XRP was designed to handle $10,000 per coin. And of course, the reason why is because XRP is going to be, it's going to handle every transaction that happens, for the most part, in the world. Okay, that's the whole point of the ILP. That's the whole point of everything that's happening. We can't, the $20-$30 we're looking for XRP to go up. Look, that's nothing. That is absolutely nothing. I mean, it seems like a lot right now, guys, but it's not. It's nothing at all. The only reason why it matters to us is because we've invested our thousands of dollars in it, and we're hoping. But like I said, you're talking about people with billions of dollars into this industry, and guys, it's not. Like I said, you cannot base it on the things that we've seen in the past. I mean, look. Swift, oh my God. Okay, 1 second here. 1 second. Okay, got you. Thanks. Do you think we should stack more XRP? Hey, XRP extra rice, please. You know what? I can't tell you, financially what to do or anything like that. All I can say is I'm buying more. Okay, it's one more. 10 more, 20 more, 100 more that I didn't have, and every XRP could one day really mean a whole lot. It could mean a lot. It could change the life of some random person out there, because XRP is going to get to that level. All right. Very sad. Huh? It moves with BTC. BTC being GXRP numbers do lie. BTC being more valuable than XRP. You kidding me? XRP moves with BTC. Well, you know, not really. I mean, actually, look at what BTC has done. BTC has gone up, and it's done a lot more than XRP. I'm telling you guys, XRP is being held down. There are too many players on the board. XRP is just not. It's not going to just go up like that. The best thing I can tell you is hold on and be patient. Just weather the storm. You know, if you've been in this since the beginning of 2018, hey, you might as well just chill and stay. You know, I mean, if you can't, hey, I totally understand. You know, it's not going to affect me. It's not going to affect anybody else but yourself. So just understand, it takes time. I lost way too much money holding XRP. Hey man, Ariel, like I said, it comes down to this. You got to do what's best for you. You know, what does it matter what anybody thinks? Anybody else outside of you, outside of your wife or whomever in your life, it doesn't matter. You have to do what's best for you. And I would suggest if it causes you strain or issues, look, I mean, sometimes it's better just to back away, you know? All right. I've been saying the same thing every few decades. New purple, new money, due to new tech. Yeah. Man, don't even get me started on the new tech stuff. Guys, look, I really wish I could explain to you what's happening in the background. It's really amazing. You know, some of the stuff, like I have friends that are involved with a lot of different stuff. Some of the things that they're telling me, it's unbelievable. I mean, I mean, about the only thing I can say is the best sci-fi film you've ever seen. You know, that's the only thing I can liken it to. So you don't want to be broke in that world. Believe me, you don't want to be broke. Okay, so Leon, you tell him to sell it, huh? Yeah. When I work at 45, okay. All right. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Libra coin being a hoax? Okay, so all right, Art. Let me see. So what I think Libra coin, if I'm being honest, I think it's gonna kind of end up evaporating. Okay, I think, and I'm not sure. You know, I could be totally wrong, but I'm not sure exactly what gave me this thought. But it seemed very kind of contrived. Okay, this Libra coin has a lot of opposition coming up against it, and I don't know. It just seems contrived. It just seems like it was meant to achieve a purpose, and it actually did. But we'll see. I mean, if it still sticks around, hey. But it doesn't make sense for Facebook to use a coin like, you know, just to come up with something like that when there are so many, I mean, awesome alternatives. All the bugs, all the wrinkles have been ironed out. It doesn't make sense for them to do something like that. But we'll see. I mean, hey, this is a multi-billion-dollar company that we're talking about. So, you know, they're going to do what they're going to do. Okay, I'm going to get one more here. Okay, so looking at Crypto V, people in the community have only seen retail charts, coin projects. XRP is an institutional value, and Ripple is a commercial company. You have to get that to get it. Yeah, very true. So I'm gonna go over this information real quick, but I do want to make a comment on that. It is, and Crypto V is exactly right. It is a institutional it's an institutional's institution. All right, XRP is not really, I mean, and I've mentioned this before. I was having some misgivings about thinking that XRP is going to be something that people just individually trade. It is very possible, okay? But the reason why I was thinking that it's going to be, you may not see XRP in the hands of just people, regular people out there trading it, because the institutions are going to buy it all up. They know just think about it like this. If XRP does get to $10,000 per coin, okay, hypothetically, the average person can have 20 to 100 coins. I mean, even someone out there who is the most cash strapped, 20 to 100, so we'll say 100 coins, okay? We're talking $1 million right there. I mean, that takes so many people out of a very bad situation. I don't know. I just have a hard time thinking that it's going to happen like that. But I could be totally wrong. Totally wrong. But, again, we will see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'll get back to the comments in a minute. Again, want to go through the Swift thing. Swift confirms it plans to use blockchain following successful POC. Now, again, guys, I don't know. Well, I didn't actually look at this, so let's take a look. But I think Sam did. Yeah, I think this is what Sam went over in his live stream earlier today. Okay, I didn't really get a chance to just sit down and listen to him. I've had a really busy weekend, so that's why I didn't make a video yesterday. But he may have gone through this. But all in all, guys, whatever their reasoning is, it is essentially just them making up for their mistake in the beginning. Okay? Now, when they came out and said that they were going to be working with R3, right there, I mean, they're working with Ripple. This is, because R3 uses XRapid. So we know that they got smart. And guys, I've been saying this for a while. Ripple and Swift was going to work with Ripple. These companies, look, when you're talking about billions of dollars at risk, okay, trillions of dollars even, these people don't play games. There is no, I don't like him and you don't like me. There's nothing like that. See, we're faced with that type of mindset where we have opposition with one another. They don't do that. They don't have the luxury to do such a thing because they are the ones that make your reality. Do you realize that? These people make the commercials that give you a warm, fuzzy feeling, that make you go and buy the things that they're putting out there in front of you when you don't really need it. Your reality is based on what they say, whether you realize it or not. They don't have time to play the games that we do with each other where you have someone who loves Bitcoin and they hate XRP. That's the most ridiculous thing in the world. You didn't make either one of them. And the people that did make it don't care about you. So why are you creating all these tribes around something that you don't own? Use it as a tool to financial freedom. That's what it's for. But because we've been told to hate each other because we like one thing or another, of course, when you have that dissemination, when you have that breakup of people, then they can come in and destroy the whole thing. That's the reason why so many people are actually selling out of XRP, selling out of Bitcoin, selling out of all types of coins, because they don't have the confidence that they need to actually stay in it. And where does that confidence come from? It comes from us. We have to, as people, we have to come together and encourage each other. We are the ones who are living in the trenches out here. We're the ones who pass each other every day in our cars, see each other in the buildings and in the restaurants. But we're so busy trying to find ways to separate ourselves, we don't even understand that it's being programmed into us, and we're being caused to do such a thing. It makes no sense at all. After I've gone over the world like I have, over certain seeing the things that I've seen, guys, I'm going to tell you something. The worst thing we can do is hate each other. And then to hate each other over something that is absolutely so ridiculous, guys, it just makes no sense. All this while, they've been working with each other in the background. All the while. And they're not going to stop it. They're going to continue to do what they've done to keep themselves in their position, and they could give a damn about us. So anyway, guys, I'm sorry I'm going into a whole lot of stuff, but this is the thing. If you believe in XRP, if you own XRP, the wisest thing you can do is keep it. It's the wisest thing you can do. Guys, companies like Swift, like MoneyGram, and so many others don't invest in something if it's not going to make money. They're not going to do it. So all we have to do is follow suit. That's it. It's that simple. They're telling us in our faces every day. Right here, Swift is telling you they are using this product. Why do you think it's going to go to zero? Why would they buy it if it was going to go to zero? Are they using NIM? Are they using ontology? No. Are they using any other coin? No, they're using XRP. That should tell you something right away. And I'm not, the ones that I'm talking to are those of you who are not sure about XRP, who are trying to FUD out, XRP, or get other people to hate, whatever. Just look, if you feel as strongly against it, hey, like I said, maybe it's not for you. Maybe you should go somewhere else and, do your thing. It's totally fine. Nobody's going to be mad at you. But leave the other people alone. Let them do what they're going to do. All right. So, okay. Yeah. And I'm looking at Eric Kisler. Amazon was dumpster fire 20 years ago when it was Fingerhut. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but if you look at Amazon, look what they went through and look where they are now. Look, the writing, there are too many examples. The writing's on the wall, guys. All right. Let's realize if the reset is a level we are thinking, the anger among the masses without holding. Yes. Bro, I'm going to tell you something, Eric. That is very true, man. There's some other stuff I cannot really share this with you guys. But what you're saying, Eric, is more true than you realize. There's something coming, and some's going to be good. Some of it is going to be absolutely horrible. So, that's really all I can say. Okay. Man, how many people we got in here anyway? We have 89 folks. Guys, thank you very much. And if you haven't done so, please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. All right. Okay, so what else we got here? Thing Libra coin, straw man. Stella Howard. Yeah, I was addressing that in a minute ago. Do I think it's a straw man? Yeah, I think it was just used. It was used to accomplish a goal, and it accomplished that goal. I'll say that, and they did a very good. They did very well at it. Michael Tran, hello, how you doing, Mike? So okay, now back to the article. The stage is now set. Tech companies in one corner, banks in the other, and blockchain between them. All right, so yeah. That's kind of the situation. Just remember this. Just remember this right here. I started up there. Swift and R3. Swift will be using blockchain pending a successful proof of concept with R3. And let me tell you something. They would not have released this article. They wouldn't have allowed this article to be released. Have we seen it before? Okay. We knew about this some time ago. But they wouldn't have allowed that article to be released if the POC wasn't already successful. All right. Do or die. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and I'm going to read this first paragraph here. We don't think that cross-border payment challenges should be solved with closed-loop systems. Doing so would easily solve for a subset or multiple subsets of participants, but value needs to move everywhere from every account to every account. Loops create barriers and frictions. They reduce fungibility and portability. They limit competition and they fragment liquidity. Guys, again, I mean, this is a decently long article. I don't want to go through the whole thing, but yeah, it's like I said, the information is right there in front of us. We know. Look, I've known Swift is going to work with Ripple from the beginning. You know, it only behooves them to do so. This is new technology. They're old. You know, and you got to remember that world in the financial industry is not very big. These guys, they have to make it look like there's some kind of contention, but there isn't. These are a bunch of billionaires. They eat with each other. They go on trips with each other, and they do all types of other crazy stuff with each other. So, yeah, all of this other stuff, all of these factions that are presented to us, it's all BS. You know, that's just the theater that we have to be shown. So we think there are sides. There are no sides. The only sides there are is them and us. That's it. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. So okay. Hold on one second. Let me just do one more thing here. There was one more. Oh yeah. Okay. So if you guys haven't seen Bearable Guy's last message, check it out. This link right here actually leads to a video. I don't want to get any strikes or anything, but essentially, just go and check it out. If you go to his Twitter page, he has this tweet in there. Just check it out. It's really interesting. No riddles or anything like that, but very good information. And you know what? Before I move on, let's go through Twitter real quick. I like to. Hey, again, man, Crypto V. I gotta tell you something, bro. I really appreciate you, man. And you know, actually, you look like a friend of mine that I was in the military with. You know, it's crazy, but yeah, again, really appreciate it. So yeah, Rand Nooner, kind of funny how he did a 180. Let's see, Tim D, man, thank you, bro. Thank you for the 99-cent donation. Really appreciate it, man. Dude, well, looks like you did it twice. Appreciate it, man, for sure. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'll do it this way. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate it. And guys, again, if you have not done so already, please hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. This actually gets the video pushed up a bit. Again, I'm just trying to build this channel out. I want to, you know, again, just try to share my information, just my knowledge about things that I've experienced, talking to a lot of different folks. Guys, it's, yeah, a lot of stuff I can't really talk about, but I will share down to you know, down to the husk, if I can, with you. Okay. So, let's see. Peter Schiff. What we got? All right. Let's go through here. Look at Robinhood's reply to what they don't allow crypto. You know, actually, I had set up an account with Robinhood, and they actually had XRP on there before, but I tried to buy $50 worth through them. It never did go through. They didn't let it go through. All right. Yeah. I mean, so much stuff, man. It's, actually, guys, there's so much going on. It's very difficult to keep up with it. That's how much stuff is going on with Ripple, XRP, and all. There's just too much. And you know what? Actually, okay. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and go through your messages, and then actually I'm gonna go ahead and call it. My wife, my wife has to get up really early in the morning, so yeah, I just want to be kind of considerate to her. Otherwise, she'll beat me. She's not very big, but she's kind of mean. All right. Yeah, okay. Keith A., you can try to wake people up, but the average person is too deep in the matrix. Bro, yes. And don't want to wake up. I tell people about this opportunity 10 times a day, but they're only concerned about the now. Yes, very true, man. Very true. I try to tell my family about it, and they're just... I got a nephew who was all into Bitcoin, and I told him several months ago about XRP. I mean, he's way out there. He's trying to get a medical marijuana farm set up on my property. I'm like, dude, no, I'm not down with that. All right. Okay. What else? End of the month, 4th of July, something big is coming. Actually, Crypto Life, I think so too. There was somebody was mentioning something happening between the 1st and the 3rd, I think it was. But, again, we'll see. Usually the dates, because you got to remember, just because something, just like SendFriend went live today, you're not going to see anything immediately. I mean, even though MoneyGram, that was really because MoneyGram is already so popular. So we'll see the effects of it as things come online. All right, some people think crypto is a Ponzi and they would rather keep their fiat, but fiat is the biggest Ponzi out of them all. Yes, Dan Crowell. And check this out. This is something I wanted to put in in a video, but it just ended up being so long, so I'm going to try to condense it. But a couple weeks ago, my wife and I went to a place called Rockfish. Went to grab something, take out. It's a decent restaurant, fish restaurant, whatever. So I go in and I sit down I ordered and I sat down next to this lady, and she was with another lady and a guy. And anyway, she moved her purse when I sat down, and not that I was offended or anything like that, but what I told her, I was like, hey, no, it's okay, you don't have to move it. I wasn't gonna put my purse there, and she laughed. So we started talking. And basically, I was just telling her, hey, never feel like you owe anyone anything, or owe them to not make them feel bad or whatever. You never know who's sitting next to you. If you got to move your purse, move it. Make sure it's not in a place where someone could just take it or whatever. I've seen women get their purses snatched by guys, and they just don't care. So anyway. Going on, I mentioned something about XRP. So start talking about XRP, crypto, and all of this. And then the guy, he's a British guy, kind of gets in the conversation. And I'm telling him, hey, XRP is going to make things better. It's going to make it where, of course, make the transactions faster, cheaper, all of that. And ultimately... I had to, the guy asked me, he's like, what are you talking about? I said, cryptocurrencies. And he was a bit drunk, but he acted like a damn idiot. I mean, seriously, a grown man, this guy had to be like 55, grown man, and he seriously started yelling, cryptocurrencies, that's a scam. And I mean, he's yelling this across the freaking restaurant, and I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with you? So anyway, he's kind of getting up in my face and all that, and I was I was really kind of holding myself back because I have a bit of a temper, but I was for the sake of these ladies and them hearing what I was saying, despite what this idiot was telling them, I just really kind of kept myself cool. But I don't know if they, when they left, I don't know if they went and researched it or not, but I can tell you this, at this point, that was right before Bitcoin really started making a move. I can tell you right now, their their ears are perked up because like I said, it was like a week, 2 weeks later, Bitcoin has gone up over $11,000, and I'm sure, my parents told me about it, so I'm sure it was advertised somewhere. So anyway, we're going. The best thing we can do is try to educate the ears that can't hear, but there's always going to be, like, in the midst of it, there's always going to be some damn idiot out there who thinks they know more than anybody else. And this guy apparently was some type of economics professor or something like that. And anyway, he was like, it's a scam. And I asked him, I said, do you know about crypto? I said, what do you know about it? He's like, yeah, it goes up and it goes down. And I'm like, oh my God, are you being serious right now? Like, have you ever heard of the stock market? But anyway, guys, all right, let's see. But as far as accumulation was late last year, I haven't contributed for years. No corners, oh yeah, Diane, I'm going to tell you, yeah, those are the hard conversations. I tell you, especially when people get belligerent. All right, I hate to say this, but the time will come when where you shouldn't talk about owning digital assets. Yes. Manager, Mr. Yeah, man, you are right. Now I very rarely speak about it. Just to, after I've had a conversations with people and I kind of get a feel for them, I will. But you're actually right, and especially with XRP, if XRP reaches the heights that that I'm expecting, that I've heard, guys, don't ever. You can mention it, but I'm going to tell you something that I always, I hate it when people do this. Do not flash your bags. Don't tell anybody how much XRP you have or anything else really, but never tell them how much you have, because you can become a target, through your computer, or someone could physically target you. Because think about it. If somebody right now, you tell somebody you got 10,000 XRP, and then all of a sudden XRP hits $5,000, and the stock market has crashed, the dollar is worth nothing. They're on hard times. They're going to know exactly where to come to get some type of financial relief, and it'll be through your pain. Yeah, even family, exactly. I just don't say much to anybody. I'll be buying XRP up to $10. Yep. Well, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Morris Prince. I think once I get to the point where I start taking profit, I'm good. And to be honest with you, I'm going to cash out all my other, all the other cryptos that I have before I start touching XRP. That's the only reason why I have other coins, is because I want to preserve my XRP as long as possible before I actually have to touch it. Prismac Wancha, I'm sorry, Wocha, I hope I'm saying it right, man. Thank you for the £2.30 donation, man. I really appreciate it. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. I can't really go into it right now, but look, all the things you guys do, just watching the videos is really helping me. Like I said, I'm making some changes in my life. So, guys, I never expected to be where I am in this right now, But look, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, let's see. People who rather gamble online. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, some people would rather go buy lottery tickets. Look, I mean, I got a buddy at work that does the same thing. He's always trying to get people in the pot and do the whole lottery thing. And I told him, I was like, dude, your best bet is to buy XRP. Why are you spending all this money on the lottery? He's like, yeah, I know. So we'll see. Accumulation is complete. I might, have achieved my target. Dan Crawl, yeah. I mean, you know what? And that's the thing. When you get to where you feel comfortable, you know what? Sit back, relax, let the party. I mean, let everything happen at that point. That's what I'm doing. But I tell you what. Now, I mean, being that it's at 40 something cents, I still buy. I'm just, and I have these miners. Every time they spit out a little bit of Bitcoin, I'm putting it right in XRP. All right. Diane, okay, I'm done talking about it only with people who own it and are as excited as me. Yeah, Diane, you know what? That's smart. That's very smart, because then that way you don't have someone trying to, talk against your investment, your belief, because I find that one of the most important things is to always have positivity surrounding you, because people who are negative just bring negative things. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that, but I've had people around me who are just really inherently kind of negative, and every time I get around them, it's like something, things just happen, bad things happen, or just annoying things, So I try to always keep positive people around me. Okay, same here. Please, what other cryptos do you have? XRP, extra rice, please. Well, okay, so I own VET. I own ETH. I mean, not a whole lot. I had some Pundy, but I got rid of that. It got me a little bit of profit. I got rid of that. What else? Other than that, not really much. I mean, outside the stuff that I got from Coinbase, that was free, watching those videos. Really, that's about it. I mean, also Tron as well. Yeah, Tron is my other big one, guys. I mean, I think Tron's going to go somewhere, but we'll see. I think the whole market is really so. Nothing much to say other than that. What else? Oh, if you're not with BitTrue, guys, I'm going to tell you something. If you're not with BitTrue, you need to get with BitTrue and get in that power piggy. I mean, look, any free crypto is free crypto. It's crypto you didn't have to spend your money on. And when you lock it up on their system, you get free crypto. So, and VET is a very good one. I got the VET, of course, but VET is a very, very good one. So, hey, just a suggestion, just a thought. Okay. Let's see. I'm now the proud owner of XRP. That was easy, kind of nice that it's on Coinbase. Yeah, it is. Coinbase, that really helped. I think a lot. I've actually, some people that I have talked to and that got into it, they were very appreciative that it's on Coinbase as well. Okay, I told a buddy about XRP. I even gave him a few hundred. I wanted him to see how the price changes. I wanted him to understand how to. Hey, Jack Malone, you're a good friend, man. You're a very, very good friend, because that few hundred could very well end up being quite a lot of money in the very, very near future. All right. And if they're absolutely positive people are the best, yes, absolutely. And you need it in this world because there's so much negative going on. I'm going to tell you, it's unbelievable some of the things that are going on in this world right now. It's unbelievable. All right. This time next year, what price do you think XRP will be, and who will be using it? LeRon, this time next year. All right, I'm going to be a bit conservative, okay? From the information I've gotten, and remember, nothing's written in stone, but from the information I have received, I do believe XRP will be it'll be close to $1,000. Now, again, that's just from the information I've received. That's not even my prediction. This is according to what I've been told. So the only prediction I've ever made was the $25 by the end of summer. This is not a prediction. This is according to what I've been told. So we shall see. Again, this is not written in stone. This is not financial advice to, hey, saying go buy because it's going to be there. I'm just saying what I was told. Do I think a 3-digit XRP is possible? Well, actually, 5-digit. Okay, so when that will happen, I don't know, but yeah. A couple of months later, he told me about how he lost $1,000 gambling online. I was like, dude, you could have dropped it. Yeah, Jack. Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, yeah, they don't get it. They just don't get it yet. James Dodge, do you think a $3-digit XRP is possible? Yeah, it's going to be higher than that, James. I work with a guy who got crypto. We talk like little kids when no one's around. Yeah, it's always good to have somebody you can talk to. My buddy, probably I would say my best friend right now. We don't get a chance to talk a whole lot, but it's always great because we share similar understandings as well. So it's always good to have somebody you can just talk with sometimes, especially about this space, because it can get a little bit you can feel a little discouraged. So it's always good to have that. Don't think of $3 from me. All right. So is VET available after Binance show? Yeah, VET. You can actually get VET on BitTrue, XRP Extra Rice. All right. How long have you ever seen it? All right. Look at what point is. Let's see. Always felt fear presentation. Well, okay. So now I'm gonna say this. Yeah, Jack. Yeah, he's saying 1,000. Yeah, it's gonna be, like I said, from what I was told, in the next several months. I mean, it could be, and to be honest with you, there wasn't a specific time frame put on some of this that I was told, but the impression that I got, according to just some things that were said, a year from now, the price is going to be like it's what we're talking about right now will seem ridiculous, honestly. So, and you got to remember, guys, XRP, for what it will do, it will have to carry a very, very high price. Because also, the utility of XRP is going to go up much faster than the XRP is being, that's locked up right now. It's going to go up much faster than what's being released. You got to remember also, just because so there are 42 billion XRP that are not locked up, in Ripple's escrow, That doesn't mean that there are 42 billion XRP that are available, all right? There's only roughly about 20 billion XRP that are actually available to be traded. That's about it. And to be honest with you, I think it's less than that. But, I mean, I'll go with that. Because you got to remember, there are those of us who have XRP. There are institutions, there are third-party, liquidity providers. There are companies that are actually holding XRP right now, who they have to hold it. The exchanges are holding. I mean, it's not just that there are 42 billion XRP that's just going across a ledger every day. That's absolutely not it. All right. Yeah, Morris Prince, yes. They were totally right. I looked Yeah. So yeah, $10,000 XRP will ultimately reach $10,000 plus, just because of how it's going to be used, you know, and that's just it. You just so here is Swift, right? Swift does what, $5 trillion a day. 5 trillion. If you go with XR or hold on. All right. So if you go with XRP being at what is it, 19 billion, right? If you calculate the price according to the market cap, right? Psychology, man. Thank you. Love you, videos, man. Australia. Brother, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the $5 $6 donation. I really appreciate it, brother. I mean, thank you so much, guys. Man, you guys are. You know, I've always watched like Alex Cobb and other guys, and I never, after actually seeing or getting that feeling after someone appreciates you so much that they actually donate their hard-earned money. I'm going to tell you guys, that is the most humbling thing anyone can do. It's just, I feel like, it just makes me want to do more for you guys, and I am actually. I'm still working on some stuff, just trying to get more time so I can actually do it in the right way. So yeah, guys, again, thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Here's some thought. There are 500,000 people in the United States today who make over 1 million a year. There are about 50,000 XRP wallets with more than 10,000. Yeah, very true, man. Very true. Psychology, I have wanted to come to Australia, man, for years. And this is going to sound strange, but I love the desert, man. And I know, you don't last, you can't, it's possible not to last long in the desert, but years ago when I was like 7 years old, again, I'm from a small town in Texas, and we moved from that little small town in East Texas to LA, Los Angeles, right? So of course that was a huge culture shock for me. Now, we drove this whole way, and in that drive we went through some of the most breathtaking scenery of course in my young life I'd never seen, and I absolutely fell in love with the desert. So seeing some of the stuff from Australia and all that, man, I tell you, it just it gives me like I don't know, like a type of inspiration, So anyway, but yeah, if you look at the market cap, calculating it according to how they're doing it to get the price, every $1 trillion is equal to a $25 price. Okay, and to be honest with you, the worst way to try to calculate the price is through market cap. It just isn't the best way. So, but if you're going off that, like I said, every trillion is like, it's between $20 and $25. So, yeah, just 1 trillion of what Swift has going on would be at least $25 if it was going through XRP. And guys, it's coming. They're telling us. It's right there in our faces. They're telling us. Let's see. John Arthur works with Ripple. XRP is the only digital asset used for settlement so far. Yes, absolutely, bro. R. Butler. Yep. Small town in East Texas. Me too. Oh yeah. Let's see. Michael Barr. Yeah. Oh, you're from Jefferson. Okay. You ever heard of Lufkin? Oh, who was that? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I missed somebody. Who is this? Brother. Jack Malone. Man, hey. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the $10 donation. And you're saying hodl Dogecoin. Hey, hey, man. You know, like I said, whatever gets you there, bro, do it. Yeah, these are all assets for us to invest in. These are, I mean, it's there for our using, man. I mean, if that is what you actually hodl. Let's see. And I was, okay. Let's see. I may never speak to you again, but I hope you know that if this does well, you have my thanks for the encouragement. I still Lum Lum, hey man, that, you know what? That's the reason why. What you just said is exactly the reason why I started making videos and I continue to make videos. You know, so the way I've always been is I always wanted, and this is something that I have not been able to help. It just is something I cannot stop. It's all, and it's got me in some, you know, some bad situations or involved with some bad people or whatever. But I've always wanted to help people. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things. You know, and some people don't know how to take it. I'll give you an example. One day I drive up to a convenience store and I see this guy had driven up and his tire was like pretty much flat. So he walks in the store, I walk in and I see him and I'm like contemplating in my head. I'm like, man, should I tell this guy, you know? And, you know, I didn't want to kind of seem like I'm some type of weirdo or anything like that. But, you know, I mean, we're all people. You know, we don't catch everything. And like I always say, we need each other. We need each other's help because just for the very reason that we're not perfect and we don't see everything. So, you know, I went to him. I was like, hey, bro, I don't know if you noticed it, but your tire is, I mean, it's pretty much flat, man. He's like, oh, yeah, I saw it, you know. And I don't know if he, you know, his kind of demeanor, I don't know if he really kind of took offense to it or not. But, you know, again, that's just the type of person I am. And, hey, you know, like I said, some people don't necessarily like it. All right. No, R3 is not there, part of SBI. Let's see. All right. Hey, man. Let's see. Okay, psychology. Not sure if you're married or with someone, but the chicks here in Australia, especially the real in the rural desert, love U.S. accent. Oh yeah, they love that U.S. accents, huh? Oh man. Long, thanks. I wish you all the best. I know R3 is not. They're part of SBI Ripple. I don't think R3 is a threat this time. No. No. They're so R3 Swift and R3 work together. Yeah, and R3 and Ripple actually are they you know, R3 uses XRapid, so yeah, it's all connected. All of it's connected. So okay, so I'm gonna get through this, and guys, I'm gonna have to call it. I don't know about Swift. As long as they use XRP and as could Libra be used by Swift? Morris Print. Oh God. So Morris Print says, look up DTCC, Depository Trust and Clearing Company. These cats transact 1.4 quadrillion. Yeah, those are I think derivatives or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Derivatives, commodities. Yeah, that's another thing XRP is going to capture as well. It's beyond what we really understand at this point. I really need to get on the ball and finish Tipbot. Yeah, guy. Yeah, see Hughes. Yeah, Tipbot's really cool, actually. I don't see why Swift would ever use Libra. Yeah, I mean, you know, it very well could be that this Libra coin is involved with Ripple in some way. You know, it may be possible. You know, they'll never come out. But honestly, it's no need. I think it was more I forgot who it was, but I think it may be more of a straw man, or, you know, just a way to kind of get things moving. All right. Speaking of flat tire. Yeah, speaking of flat tire, Jack Malone says, it reminds me of my friend that I tried to turn onto XRP. Some people just can't be helped. He chose not to fill up his tire, just like my buddy chose to gamble his money. Yeah, very true, man. Very true. Some people just, you know, it's like the one thing you always have to be careful of is, you know, here's somebody out. Just don't immediately take offense to what they say. Just understand. You know, always try to understand what somebody's saying, and you know, and sometimes that causes me not to react in the proper way, in the, you know, in the right time. But hey, I'd rather understand and before going off the handle or whatever, or just making a mistake. Instead of investing in his futures, and I love XRP, just worried. Joe, yeah, don't worry, man. Don't worry at all. That's, again, when you see large companies involved with something like this, they don't do it for, you know, to make them feel good. They do it for a reason. They do it because it's going to make them more money. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me this evening. I really appreciate you guys joining me. We still got 79 people in the room. God, oh man, I didn't realize. So yeah, Psychology, Jack Malone, $10 donation. Thank you, Psychology. $6 donation. Thank you. President Wancha, I can't. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna say, try it again. Prezemek Wochna. Man, I hope I said that right. Thank you for the $2.30 30-pound donation. TMD, thank you for the two $1 donations. And Crypto V, again, brother, thank you very much for the $5.90 donation. Guys, again, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I cannot tell you how much I really appreciate you guys. Just stay, you know, keep your eyes open for me. I'm going to, of course, continue trying to do more live streams, try to do it on a daily basis and more videos. So, yeah, I just look forward to hanging out with you guys more. And one thing I'm considering doing is I want to figure out a way to possibly interview one of you guys. You know, just have some folks, just random people out there, just come on the channel. I can interview, just ask you some questions and all that stuff. So I'll figure that out, how I want to do that, and let you guys know. All right, Jared, thank you very much. Thank you. You have a good night too. Let's see, Jared Thomas, I think Mark Zuckerberg has been talking with the Winklevoss twins, wants to be in exchange. It's like Gemini. Oh, okay. You think it wants to be in exchange? That could very well be the case. So, okay, guys. Thank you again. Have a great evening, and hey, hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, this has been Mr. Freecoiner. Take care of yourselves, guys, and God bless.